Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. So today in this video, it's gonna be another NFL week recap video from week 8 and predictions for week 9. I'm gonna be talking in this video. I'm not gonna whisper. Just let me know how you guys like that. Either way, it is what it is. Before we get into the video, I do want to say I'm going to be making a little bit more video. I'm going to get a little bit more versatile, so it's not just going to be football. I'm going to get into NBA. I'm going to have a little NBA talk. Season just started. I'm a Miami Heat fan. We're 2-2 right now, but as the football season goes on, like once it hits like week 15, week 16, playoff time, then I'm going to start getting into more NBA and definitely probably be doing some picks and some bets and parlays and all that good stuff. I feel like I'm more knowledgeable when it comes to basketball. And not only sports videos, I do want to be a little bit more versatile. So I'm going to do a little bit more videos. I just got to find some time to record. That's just literally my issue. Once I get off work, I'm just like so exhausted. I just don't want to do anything. So I'm going to try to get up, make some videos for you guys, or just make some videos in general so I can just, have quite a few videos to post. So, yeah. And then the second thing I wanted to talk about, I just want to get my Dolphins rant out the way, and then I'm done. I'm just going to get my rant out the way, and then we can continue with the NFL, all the good stuff. Okay, first, Tua. He's literally ridiculous. So he played yesterday, which is Thursday. Today's Halloween. Happy Halloween to those who celebrate. Probably won't see it on Halloween. But, yeah, anyways. He played yesterday, which was Thursday Night Football. We played against the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar was back. He played a hell of a game. Good for him. I'm glad the Ravens are, kind of getting it together. 2-game win streak for them. But let me just say this. Tua blamed the fans. He blamed the Baltimore fans for being too loud. So it kind of like threw his whatever off, This man, I just want, first of all, stop interviewing him. I get it. He's our quarterback. The HBIC, like, I get it. But, like, get him from out of the camera because he's not saying the right things. He's not taking accountability. Head coach, I don't even know what to say about him. Like, I don't want to blame him because I know you can't only blame him. You can't only blame Tua. And like I said in previous videos, I feel like Tua's a pretty decent quarterback. He's not a Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? He's not a Peyton Manning, not an Eli Manning. I'm not even looking for that. I'm just looking for a good quarterback. I'm not asking you to be no Hall of Famer. If that's what your career is, if that's what your path is, great. You know what I'm saying? But I just want a quarterback that knows what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's getting to a point where the Dolphins games are not even watchable anymore. Like I don't even want to watch it. And I thought like, okay, we beat Atlanta. I was at work when that game came on. 2 through 4 touchdowns. Supposedly something was going on with his eye. He said in the press conference after the win. Something happened with his eye, whatever. Wore a visor. Cool. He had a great game. No interceptions. Yeah, he played like he should be playing. That's how we want to see Tua play every single game. But not against like the Atlanta Hawks and the Tennessee Titans and the teams that we should be getting W's. You know what I'm saying? Can you compete when we're going against the Bills? Absolutely not. Can you compete when we're going against the Eagles? Absolutely not. So we're not going to the playoffs. It's a few teams that's the playoffs. Kiss that goodbye. It's a few teams this season. Kiss that goodbye. We're gonna get into it, but the Dolphins, we need a rebuild so bad. It's they fired somebody. I forgot who they fired. They fired somebody. Like one of the top, you know what I'm saying, people in the Miami Dolphins headquarters. So like, I'm just exhausted. I'm exhausted. Thank God for a secondary team. My Lions, I can't ask for more better football. But anyways, this is about the Dolphins. Just in closing, like, we're a horrible team. Playoffs is not even a thing for us. Like, who knows the next time we'll reach the playoffs, because this rebuild is going to take some time. I'm not expecting to be good in 2026, 2027, not even 2028. I'm not expecting to be good maybe for the next 5 years. Like, that's sad to say, but the Dolphins are not getting it together. Like, they're not just going to get it together within a year. Whatever happens towards the end of the season, who they fire, they get a new quarterback, they rebuild, whatever it is, they're just going to have to show me as a team that we can actually get there. But the way that we are and the way we have been the last few years, we had a few good seasons a couple of years ago, but we're horrible. We're absolutely horrible. This is the worst Miami Dolphins football team. And I'm not gonna lie, we had some bad years, but this is bad. What are we, 2-7 now? This is bad. I'm so happy we played on Thursday. I do not want my Sunday ruined by wondering what the Dolphins are doing, genuinely, because I try not to care, but as a fan, you know, you care deep down inside. So yeah, I just had to get that off my chest, y'all. Anyways, let's get on to the recap of week 8, and then we go week 9 predictions, all that good stuff. Okay. All right, so week 8, we had the Vikings versus the Chargers. The Chargers won that game. Chargers are 5-3. Vikings are 3-4. Got the Dolphins versus the Falcons. Dolphins won. Dolphins are 2-6. Dolphins are 2-7. Falcons are 3-4. Baltimore Ravens versus the Bears. Ravens ended up winning. Then you got the Bills versus the Panthers. Bills won that game. I'm sorry, let me go back. Bears are 4-3. Ravens are 3-5 now. We got Bills, Panthers. Bills won. Bills are 5-2. Panthers are 4-4. Jets 1-7. Bengals 3-5. Jets ended up winning that game. Then we got the 49ers versus the Texans. Texans won. Texans are 3-4. 49ers are 5-3. I was not expecting them to win that game, truly. 49ers I feel like they've been on a slump because they lost to Tampa. Then they losing to the Texans. I mean, Tampa's a tough team to beat. I thought the 49ers game, that was week 7. I thought that game was going to be a good game. 49ers lost. But I don't think they got blown out, actually. So, but anyways, we got the Browns versus the Patriots. Patriots won. Patriots are 6-2. Browns are 2-6. Got the Giants versus the Eagles. Eagles won that game. Eagles are 6-2. Giants are 2-6. Bucks versus the Saints. Bucks won that game. Buccaneers are 6-2. Saints are 1-7. Cowboys, they're versus the Broncos. Broncos won. Broncos are 6-2. Cowboys are 3-4-1. They got that tie game. Titans versus the Colts. Colts won, of course. Titans are 1-7, and the Colts are 7-1. Then Sunday Night Football, we had the Green Bay Packers versus the Steelers. The Packers won that game. Packers are 5-1-1. They had a tie game. Steelers are 4-3. And then we got Commanders versus the Chiefs. Chiefs end up winning that game. That was Monday Night Football. Chiefs are 5-3, and then the Commanders are 3-5. The teams that were on a bye week that week was Arizona Cardinals, the Detroit Lions, Jacksonville, Las Vegas, Los Angeles Rams, and then Seattle Seahawks. So I did play last week. I feel like I don't share I don't. In my previous videos, I have not shared my parlays with you guys, so I will share that. I did a 5-leg parlay. I put $5 on it. Prize Picks gave me a bonus bet, $5, whatever. I had 49ers to win against the Texans. I lost that. I was 3-5. Well, 3-5 on my pick. So I missed by 2. I missed with the 49ers and I missed with the Bears. I thought the Bears were going to beat the Ravens. The Ravens, that's when they started off their streak. Their 2-game win streak so far. But I had the Patriots to win, also the Bucks to win, and then I had the Eagles to win. And I got money. Well, I was correct on those, but I lost a full parlay because of the 49ers and the Bears. Thanks, 49ers and Bears, for that. I really appreciate that. Good looking out, you know? Could have really put some money in your girl pocket, but I get it. Wants to play like trash. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Anyways, let's go on to week 9. I'm going to let you know the teams that are playing. As you know, like I discussed before in the very beginning of the video, Thursday night football, which was yesterday, Ravens versus the Dolphins. The Dolphins lost. So like I said, Dolphins are 2-7. Ravens are now 3-5. So they played their game. Score was 28-6. Yeah, Lamar played a really decent game. I'm not even going to say decent. He played a really good game. He threw a lot of touchdown passes. Dolphins defense was horrendous. Literally, Lamar was throwing the ball to the same person, open to get first down after first down after first down to touchdown. Like, there was no effort. But anyways, we discussed that. Let's get into the Sunday afternoon games, 1 p.m. games. If you're on the West Coast, that's 11 a.m. That's early. It's an early football day. But yeah, Bears versus Bengals. Bengals are at home. We got the Vikings versus Lions. Lions are at home at Ford Field. Then we got the Panthers versus Green Bay. Green Bay is home. Broncos versus Texans. Texans are home. Falcons versus Patriots. Patriots are home. 49ers versus the Giants. Giants are home. Colts versus the Steelers. The Steelers are home. We got the Chargers versus the Titans. The Titans are home. Saints and Rams. The Rams are home. We got the Jaguar and Raiders. Raiders are going to be playing in Vegas. We got the Chiefs versus the Bills. It's a home game for the Bills. Got the Seahawks versus the Commanders. It's a home game for the Commanders. That's the Sunday night football game, 8:20 p.m. 5:20 for all my West Coast people if you're watching on that area. Then next week Monday, we got the Cardinals versus the Cowboys. And the teams that are on a bye week is Cleveland, New York Jets, Philly, and Tampa Bay. I didn't even say how the Jets got their first win. Congrats to the Jets. They got their first win. They needed that. They needed something. I mean, they know their season is in the ground. Another one with the Dolphins. That's done. But at least they got a win underneath their belt. I would hate to see them go 0-16, 0-17. It's ridiculous. But they got the win versus the Bengals. Now they can rest, bye week. Hopefully they practice, and hopefully they can make this a streak. That'll be good for them. They play the Browns when they get back. Browns is also on a bye week, so yeah, I don't really have much to say about the Browns. They right with the Dolphins, to me. So, yep. So we're going to get into the picks that I personally am going to pick this week. Easy money picks. I don't want to pick no complicated teams, no wishy-washy teams. A lot of teams in here that is not consistent, that if you bet against them, they'll end up winning and like ruin your whole ticket. So I'm just going to bet on the easy money games, easy wins that we know is going to be an easy win. All right, so first we got the Lions versus the Vikings. Going Lions for obvious reasons. 5-2. They're playing great. They just came off a bye week. They're rested. Vikings don't have J.J. McCarthy and Carson Wentz. He's injured too, so now it's QB3 time to show up. So who knows how QB3 is going to play. So Lions all the way. Then the next team I'm choosing is the Falcons versus the Patriots. I'm choosing the Patriots on this one. Need I say more? They've been playing really, really well this season. I didn't think they would be playing this well this season, but they've been showing up and showing out. And they're going against the Atlanta Falcons. And if the Dolphins can beat the Falcons, yeah. Next, I have my money on Seahawks versus the Commanders. That is a Sunday night football game. Um, no Jaden Daniels, leg injury. He messed up that leg. I want to say that was week 6. He messed up that leg, injured his leg week 6. So gotta go with Seahawks on this one. And Seahawks been playing really, really well as well. So I'm gonna go with the Seahawks here. Next, I'm going with the LA Rams versus the Saints. LA Rams are just a better team. They're just a better team. Saints are 1-7. Their season is in the dirt, just with the Dolphins, Browns, Titans. All them season is in the dirt. Next team I have is Chargers versus the Titans. Chargers are the better team. So that's easy money. Easy money picks. So I want to say that's 5 teams we did. We got the Seahawks over the Commanders. We got the Rams over the Saints. We got the Titans over. No, I'm sorry. We got the Chargers over the Titans. We got the Patriots over the Falcons, and we got the Lions over the Vikings. I'm liking it. I'm loving it. I'm loving that one because, like I said, it's easy money. I can't see any of these tough defending teams choking, and if they do, I will cry. I will literally cry. Honestly. Not even joking. But we're going to see what ChatGPT is talking about. So let's get into Chat's Week 9 predictions. I got it pulled up right here already. Oh, just waiting for it to load. Well, it erased. Alright, so Chat has a few picks for me. So she got the Vikings. Chat got Vikings over. No, Chat got Lions over the Vikings. Easily. Then Chat also picked Packers over the Panthers. That's a good one. I just faded that one because I feel like Panthers, they're wishy-washy. They're one of them teams, like, if you bet against them, they gonna win. It's happened to me. So I'm not picking them. I'm not betting against them. Whoever wins, y'all got it. But ChatGPT saying pick Packers. Then we got the Colts versus the Steelers. Chat says Colts. I couldn't agree more. They're a better team. Daniel Jones, he's been taking the Colts so far. Like, the Colts did a good job by making him starter QB1 at week 1. So that team is going up from here. So I'm really happy for the Colts. They're doing really well. Steelers, Aaron Rodgers, he's great. He's a veteran. He's vet. Hall of Fame. Couldn't ask for more from a quarterback all these years, but Colts are just a better team. So I agree with ChatGPT here. And then Chiefs versus the Bills. I was trying to fade this game because that's a rivalry. I don't play with rivalries. You never know. It's a toss-up with them games too. So, but Chat picked Chiefs. They said it's a close one. Bills are dangerous, but Casey has the edge in key areas. And then Bears versus the Bengals. They picked the Bears because Bengals are dealing with injuries and defensive issues. Bears bounce back opportunity. So I like what ChatGPT picked. I like the responses to why. I feel like this ticket, if you put this in a sports book, this could slap. These seem like good, easy money picks. The only thing I would feel super iffy about is the Chiefs versus Bills. I don't bet on them kind of games, so very iffy. But if you're feeling confident, if that's the team you're rooting for and you're feeling confident, throw your money on it. Next, we're going to get into some quarterbacks. Okay, so what ChatGPT has for me for some good quarterback picks, we got Josh Allen over 1.5 passing touchdowns. I like that. Josh Allen, he's a passer. He's not going to rush. He's not going to do any of that. So I feel like that's a really good pick, slate to pick. Then we got Pat Mahomes over 27.5 rushing yards. Pat Mahomes is a scrambler. He's gonna run the ball. If he can't find an open man on the field, he's gonna run the ball. So he's really good at it. Really good at the slide. He's not gonna get no contact. He's gonna make sure he's good. And I really love that about Pat Mahomes. He's a quarterback through and through. So really, that's a really good slate. And if you want to use the alternative line, you could put over 24.5. So 25 rushing yards. Really, that'll be really good too. few more. Got Kyler Murray. That's a Monday Night Football game, but got Kyler Murray over 218 passing yards. He says, chat says, in a matchup that allows for more pass attempts, and Murray remains high in that role. So, saying Kyler Murray is going to be throwing that ball. Accurate. And like I said, if you don't feel comfortable with the line that is given, you can always use alternative lines. So if you wanted to do over 200 passing yards for Kyler Murray, then you could do that. Let's give you one more. I don't like this one. They said Drake May over 0.5 interceptions. Has he been throwing interceptions? I don't like that. I don't like that pick. I don't like to bet over on, you know what I'm saying? I can't. He's been playing really good football during a really decent quarterback. So let me see. Chat, give me some more. Then another good one is Daniel Jones over 1.5 passing touchdowns. He's been throwing bombs all season, literally all season long. So that is an accurate, very, very accurate prop to pick. And then they got Jordan Love over 1.5 rushing first downs. He got a running QB upside, and the Panthers will allow more dual threat a little bit more. So, okay, I mean, the reasoning makes sense, but, I mean, that's a toss-up. I wouldn't personally put money on that. And then we got Joe Flacco under 225 passing yards. I agree with this one. The Bears defense, yeah, I agree with this. Bears have really good defense. Pressed by the QB, and Flacco's recent yardage total hasn't been exceptionally high. So I agree with this one. I like that one, under 225 passing yards. So yeah, that's it, y'all. That's it, guys. So hopefully your team wins this Sunday. Whoever you guys are rooting for, just give me you guys a cheers and a thumbs up for your team. And thank God I don't have to watch the Dolphins this Sunday. I can watch my Lions dominate. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great week. And yeah, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.